Kathleen McGiveron, and in this episode I'm going to be talking about how to become an artist, and not just even an artist that's just, experimenting at home, but a true professional artist that is showing in galleries. So let's dive in on this episode and let's make some art. Number one, first step in this process of becoming an artist is that you need to make a decision that you're going to become one. So you need to make a decision, and then you need to commit to becoming an artist. So it's a mindset, right? Once you make a decision, you cannot go back on the decision. That is the whole power of the decision. Otherwise, what's the point? There's no going back on decisions. Otherwise, the word is absolutely useless, and you're just lying. You're just lying. You're just saying stuff. So make a decision. Whatever the power of the decision to become an artist is that you follow through with it. You need to make this happen. So decide, commit to yourself, commit to it, and decide that yes, you are in fact going to be becoming an artist. Your intent is to show in magazines, to show in galleries, whatever it is, or to get published in magazines, I guess. And to show in galleries, to show at a fair, whatever it is, to get represented by a gallery, to get in a group exhibition, maybe one day get a solo show, right? All these possibilities, but your first commitment is to actually make the decision to become an artist. All right, number two is to do some learning, right? So you gotta learn. Even if you're at a professional level, you're still going to be doing this forever. Number one, attend workshops is a great way to learn some new skills from real professional artists. You look at your local art supplier store and see if they host demonstrations, artist demonstrations or artist workshops, wherever maybe galleries host them. Another thing you can attend is art gallery openings. So not even just going to a gallery show, look up your local galleries and see when they're having their opening receptions, and that way you can attend opening reception night. Usually there's drinks involved, it's nice. And then you can look at the art. The artists are typically in attendance, and then you can chat with them and also other people who are interested in art making, and it's a really great way to just get some ideas and then also make connections for your future art career. I think that's a really great start. You can attend artist talks, so you can find out when they're gonna maybe have artist talks. Subscribe to all the gallery newsletters around your area and find out when some artist talks are gonna happen. You can learn through attending conferences or symposiums. Like for example, in ceramics, there's there's NCECA, which is the National Conference, Education of Ceramics, National Ceramic Education Conference. I can't remember what it stands for. I'm just trying to figure out what goes with what letter. Anyways, but I'm sure there's something to go. There's conferences, I'm sure, for like other mediums or just for artists in general. And then there's probably a lot of information there about galleries, being a professional artist, covering things like taxes on artists, for artists, showing, getting paid, all those kinds of things. That's a great way to learn from other artists and professionals in the industries, attending those kinds of things like conferences and symposiums. I also recommend doing some post-secondary education. It's a great way to learn a lot about making art processes, and then just getting yourself moving in that direction as well. My question for you in this video is, have you committed to becoming an artist? Let me know your commitment. This is your moment to make that decision, right? Pop your answer in the comment section below the video. Have you committed to being an artist? Let me know in the in the comments of this video. That way we can, make our commitment that big. Yes! Yes! I want to see all the yeses in the comments. Yes! I've committed to being an artist. That way you can use this opportunity to make that decision, a commitment to yourself. Yes or no, I want to hear it, right? But we want to make that decision, that commitment to yourself that yes, you are going to become an artist. All right, next step, number three, is after you've done the decision making, you're attending workshops and doing the learning piece, now you're going to create a body of art. So you're going to create and develop a series of art. So artworks in a series are all they're all based around a similar theme or message. They are all different, but they're still connected to each other and creating a narrative within the show, within the series, right? They're following the same art flavor, right? They're on the same topic, even though there might be different mediums or different subject matters or subjects within the artwork. They might be conveying different parts of the same message, right? Different parts, but the idea is that you're creating a narrative of sorts by creating a series of work, a body of work. So you need to have a completed body of work. That's going to be different for each person. And then I think that is a great way to start. It's also going to set you up for the next step, which is to create your artist portfolio. All right, so number 4 is now that you've done creating your series or your body of work, you're going to set up a website. Your website is your modern artist portfolio. You're going to have it kept offline pieces, right? Some pieces kept offline. So like a typed up version, Microsoft Word, of your artist biography, your artist statement, and your CV, which will give you a list of all the shows or publications that you've been shown in or published in. And then also you're going to have all your series on there as well. So you're going to have images of your art sorted by series. And then you're also going to have the information for those pieces, right? Because you can't tell scale or size or even sometimes medium online. So you're going to have the title, the year, the medium it was created with. I think that's it. Your name, year was created. I can't remember anything else. Just basically the general stuff. Dimensions. There it is. Very important. Dimensions of the work, right? Because even when I have pictures of my ceramic sculptures, when I take a picture of them, I can't tell if it's this big, if it's this big, if it's like ginormous. It all looks the exact same when you look at it as a picture, right? Something that is huge looks like a little figurine in a picture, and people are like, whoa, it's actually that big, what? So it's very important, and of course even for paintings, there's no way you can tell how big it is on a picture, so it's important to have dimensions in there. This will become your portfolio. So your website is going to have how to contact you, very important if you want to get inquiries from people wanting to collect your work, from curators looking to include you in a show. You're gonna need some contact information on there. I like to have a blog on there just because it adds more words onto your website. It's making you more searchable for SEO. So I would include some blog posts. That way people can find your website easier through Google. You're also going to want to link to any of your social media or other things you might have. You're going to want to have, again, your CV, which is your list of starting from newest to oldest at the bottom, latest to oldest, whatever. Your CV is going to have any publications you have been in, your education, if it's relevant, any shows you've participated in, doesn't matter how big or small, everything should be included. It's your experience, like a resume, but for art. You're also going to have your artist statement, and you're going to have your artist biography. And those two things might evolve over time. Mine always do as well. And then you're going to want to have high quality 300 DPI images all also kept offline off your website in some folders on your computer, all sorted, or on the cloud probably is a better idea. And you also have your offline copies of your CV, your statement, and your biography, because these are the things that you're going to need to have on hand when you go to apply for contests, when you apply for shows, when you apply to galleries to get represented. They're going to ask you for your website, or they might ask you for your CV bio and some like 10 images, statement attached to the email, or they might want it on their website, or they might want both. Everybody's gonna be different, but they're gonna ask for some part of those two things. So you might as well just have them on hand, ready to go. And that way, once you're ready to apply, you have all the elements that you need to apply for these things, so you can start getting into some gallery shows, starting with some group shows, because that is the greatest way to start building your CV, is just to be part of some group shows. All right, now if you're looking for some recommendations for books to read, to take a look at, to help you sort of navigate your art as a career, to navigate your artistic practice, to navigate creativity. I love the Creative Act by Rick Rubin. The Creative Act, A Way of Being by Rick Rubin. Just these kinds of things. If you're looking for some more reference material, or even my recommendations for like lighting in your studio, or technology if you're wanting to document, or if you're looking for books, like I said, and even supplies, you can find all my favorites down in the description of this video. I highly recommend you check it out. They are Amazon affiliate links. That means that I'm going to get commission if you do make a purchase. I do have to let you know that. But they are all things that I use and have in my studio that I highly recommend, so that way you're not looking at and acquiring the junk, and you're getting the quality things that are going to last you a lifetime, which is really important, right? Because this is an investment. It's better to spend your money on quality goods that are going to last you a long time than something that's going to fall apart. For instance, I bought some cheap brushes the other day, and I cleaned them in my mineral spirits, and I guess it just dissolved the glue inside that held the fibers into there, and I'm like, okay, cool. Stupid waste of money. So you don't want that to happen, so make sure you get quality goods. And so I will link to all those below, but especially the recommendations for reading. I highly recommend you grab some books and just start diving into them. There's so much more that can be said in a book, so make sure you check them out in the description below. The links in the description below this video. Alright, my friend, that's it for this episode. Your next video to watch is how to become more creative in art. You can click the link above or in the description of this video. It will also be linked to it at the very end of this episode. Please make sure you like this video. That would be very, very helpful for me. And don't forget to comment that in the below, how do you become an artist? Remember, if you want to hear that you've made that decision, so hit that right yes in the comments. I can't wait for that. And then also, I very much would appreciate if you subscribe to this channel. I do subscribe for a cupcake, so subscribe for a cupcake. I'm not gonna give you a real cupcake. You definitely don't want to eat my cupcakes because I don't bake. However, don't worry, I got a creative twist on the subscribe for a cupcake. It is, you subscribe for a cupcake, and I will, for 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna paint a man-eating cupcake, like a legit artwork of a man-eating cupcake. Play off some of those historical paintings, like of the cannibalism or something, like what's that, Cyclops, what's that painting called? Is that Cyclops like eating a man in a cave? It's like a famous painting. If you remember that, stick it in the comments below. I'll get there one day. Goliath? Is it David and Goliath? It might be. Maybe it's Goliath. Something David, something Goliath. I feel like that's it. My art history is getting weaker every year. Every year. I know it's a painting. I know. Anyways, moving on. So distracted. At 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a oil painting of a cupcake that's out of this world. And at 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a large scale ceramic sculpture of a cupcake, and you get to help me come up with that theme. So if you want to make that happen, subscribe and share this video. Let's do it! Let's do it! Let's do it! I can't wait. I am so committed to you, my friend. And don't forget to hit yes in the comments of this video, and I will see you in the next episode, which is how to be more creative in art. See you there.